old nursing home that's been abandoned for almost a decade. The people here kind of got screwed over. Look at all this I just found. Those are like all syringes and stuff. That's coming from above me. We did finally find a bed. I don't know, why did it just suddenly get creepy?
This particular scenario looks like another old town now.
Alright, what's good, y'all? Today I've driven like 2 hours down across Kansas because we're going to explore this abandoned former nursing home assisted care facility. Now, to my knowledge, this place shut down back in about 2015 or 16, and it's actually kind of a sad story. The people living here and working there kind of got screwed over because the place is owned by like a bank, and the bank just straight up decided to shut it all down just because the community wasn't growing enough. So big place with a lot of like wings and halls and windows, so all I really need is one to be open and we should have access to all of it. So I think the odds are in my favor here. Alright, we're just gonna go up along to the side of it here. See what I'm talking about here? Like, sooner or later there's got to be like a broken window somewhere around here with how large this building is. Plus you can see like where those AC vents would be. A lot of them are missing there. So again, if one of those, like boarding, whatever they've done down there is out. See inside. Looks to be in pretty good shape still. Nothing's even really boarded. It's just nothing's broken either. I get something that'll open somehow. These small town places are hit or miss. In a big urban setting, you'd already know there'd be like a hole or something smashed into this building by now. Oh, there we go. It's nice and easy. Convenient. This was clearly abandoned around Halloween time. Oh wow, they've even still got like a nursing home curtains. Here's a calendar. And yeah, I was right, 2015. This building itself is pretty big. I mean, it's not giant, of course, but like with how many hallways and corridors there are, like you can see them just out the windows here. It will be kind of a maze in here. There's no like traditional furniture like beds or anything that I can see. You can kind of see some stuff left over, like an assisted like toilet seat kind of deal. Plus you can still see like decorations and stuff on the wall, so there's going to be a few things around here to still look at. I'm just glad that I even got a place to work, because the whole reason I'm filming today is because I'm about to go on a big like 10-day family vacation. So I tried this a couple days ago and just struck out everywhere. I drove like halfway across Kansas and just struck out at like 5 places. So we needed this one, that's for sure. That is so sad, look. With this being a nursing home, that was probably like a picture of like someone's granddaughter. And it's just left in here. That's sad. This must be like close to like the center of the building. There's just like a major crossroads area. Look, there's another like assisted toilet thing there. Physical therapy. Only thing I can really tell about this is that these bars thingies would definitely help like getting up and walking and stuff. Like, I don't know, depending on what exactly they needed to like physically recover from. Look at all this I just found. That's insane. Those are like all syringes and stuff. I'm sure they're all empty, like they were unused, I bet, but like, that's crazy. Look, here's an office here. It's kind of what I was saying about those small town places. Like, obviously it's probably been a little ransacked over the years, and I did just get in through a door that was just open, but if you look around, there's like no graffiti, no nothing. It's just an old nursing home that's been abandoned for almost a decade. That there was a living room. Here's the dining room. It even says when their meal times were. So, you know what's funny? The fact that I just don't do that many nursing homes. Like I don't find those too often. But when I do find them, I like find them in like bulk for some reason. I do have another place on my little Kansas swing here that is a nursing home. But it's just weird that how I don't do them that often. Yet when I do them, it seems like I'd find like 2 or 3 of them right in the same like stretch of time. It's just weird. It just brings back memories though. Even of all this, like this whole like town hopping thing I'm doing kind of through Kansas. Like almost straight up, like the past nearly year of content I've done has just been off of like road trips and going to places where there's a lot of stuff for me to do right there in the same general area and filming in bulk. And now I've kind of gone back to doing this old thing I used to do where I like just kind of hop from town to town and film what's there. So, like I was saying, like the people here kind of got screwed over, but you're at least not going to see any like personal belongings left behind because there is some sort of law that states a place like this can't actually close its doors until all its tenants have found a new place to live. So they all moved to other local places around here. But the people who got most screwed over were the employees because they were just suddenly jobless. This. What was that? I don't know, maybe I stepped on something, but that was like this really high-pitched squeak. I was just trying to show like the schedule thingy. They got like Bible study and bingo and church. Just classic nursing home style things. I don't know, why did it just suddenly get creepy? I haven't heard a single noise in here. Now I feel like I'm hearing like little stuff everywhere. Here's a really like assisted bathroom. There's even old supplies in that cabinet. There were definitely some efforts made to like plug up entrances though. Like nailing old cupboard doors over where the AC unit would have once been. This has got to be like a front entrance here, it just looks like it. Do you hear that? That's coming from above me. There's no upstairs here. It's gotta be like animals on the roof. Yet it sounds like people footsteps. There's not even any like roof space. It's gotta be like animals, but then I swear that sounded like human footsteps walking. How could anything that heavy be up there though? How could an animal get up there? It's like way heavier than like a raccoon or whatever would be there. I don't know, I just got into like this main parlor area. Wow. Washer dryer. This is so similar to that place I once was. Except it's just much, much bigger. Guess this is where their kitchen would have been. It's kind of weird how far away it is from that dining room. But despite all those noises, there's nobody around. Guess I'll head back down this way and go another direction at those crossroads. Clearly nobody's been here in a long time because I'm walking through spider webs right now. But look, we did finally find a bed. So I guess whatever stuff was left in here wasn't completely cleared out. Medication room. Some of them look like there's some syringes there too. Smells awful in here though. The curtains are pretty cool though. And then this. Haven't seen any lounge chairs like that yet. I have seen lots of like nice old paintings just like broken and shattered on the floor. This is like the only one still on the wall. And it's still like moldy and dirty in there. So there's just a side building over there. Now that one's boarded. But that's just one little thing. Maybe like more rooms that are just separated Maybe more of an apartment style deal. I don't know. Considering how boarded it is, I guess we won't mess with it. So that would mean, I guess I really just have one more wing to go down, to my knowledge, and then we'll have seen everything. And that would be this way, I think. The grossest looking hall yet. This roof definitely went bad because this whole place is just soaked. Well, there's some sort of like medical device. What is that? It's like some sort of oxygen thing. At least something to do with oxygen, based off those directions. Maybe regarding like air quality, maybe. I mean, I'm not actually gonna show it, I'll like blur it, but on every one of these rooms, they still have like name tags up. It's kind of wild. It's just so decrepit in places. That's where like the roof was just completely failing. Oh, did you hear that? Sound like a raccoon noise. There must just be like some fat raccoons up in this roof. Considering I never saw anyone. I'm about 90% sure I've seen every wing here now. And there was no one. Unless there's like just someone hiding behind a closed door around here that I just never saw or heard. Which is kind of a scary thought, not gonna lie. I guess that's about it. It was an interesting little place. It's like I said, I haven't done too many nursing homes, but it's always something unique. To me, a nursing home is almost like a cross between like a hospital and like a hotel or motel. So I've done plenty of those, so that's kind of the same vibe. I guess that's it. That's all for this place. Alrighty, well, I hope you enjoyed that abandoned nursing home here from rural Kansas. Apart from the random, just weird animal noises in the roof, that was pretty relaxing and easy, so definitely worth it coming out here for me anyway. Anyway, I have more to try to film here today, so I will see you next week for another Kansas video.